So look, this video might be a little thought provoking. You don't really gotta agree with it because this is just the way I view everything that's happened up until now. Like a lot of stuff that I've been just reflecting on in life. I don't know. I watched a video about deep thinkers and stuff, and I've always it was basically saying why they're castrated or isolated because society doesn't agree with what they got to say and all this other stuff. And it made me. It's probably gonna make my own video, but I want to just put it in more simpler, not even simpler terms, but just terms that maybe someone who is a deep thinker could understand or resonate with. Because most people aren't really trying to go past the surface level, and I never understood why. I used to always just question why do people not want to find the answers to things, and I'm not talking about the universe and why how we're here, Big Bang Theory, also that doesn't really matter. I'm talking more societal norms and why things are just normalized that don't really matter. Like trying to be cool and appeal to other people. Like when you have time to just reflect, and when you truly are an isolated person, as an introvert, I think that's what helped me the most with being able to question stuff so much. You have a lot of time, you have a lot of free time in your head to just think and talk to yourself and understand other things that you're seeing from the outside in, right? So it's like when you're introverted and you're super quiet and you're not walking around trying to be cool with everybody, you get time to just observe and just watch how life works for others. And it helps you start to think and question things on why people care to fit in so much and why this and that. And I know times have changed than they were in the past. We used to survive on that, like in tribes and stuff. Like fitting in was like a way of survival. And I know that people use the argument yeah, our brains are still thinking that way and they haven't developed, even though we've built different society. We still think like tribal people, oh, that's cool, whatever, right? But it's just there's so many more things that materialism, overall enjoyment of life, happiness. There's just so many things that are perceived as good or people want but can't explain why they want, or just go with the thought of, oh yeah, this is good, without questioning if they really want it. Whether that's schooling, wealth, power, social status, all of these things people are pedestalizing as saying is good, but no one questions why it's good. It's what makes being famous a good thing? Why do you want to be famous? Do you not feel you know what I mean? Do you not feel good? And people always say, I'd rather be wealthy, rich than famous, all these other things, but no one acts that way. Everyone says that, right? I'd rather be rich and famous, but people do the most things for attention on social media. They try to get likes, comments, whatever. They want views. Even in real life, people gotta be this a center of attention all the time. People just go against what they're constantly saying, and same thing with wealth. Why do you want wealth? So I can buy fast cars. Why do you want the fast car? So you can stand out. It all comes back to trying to just seem more superior than the next person, and none of that really matters. Cause I never felt like I needed to prove I was better than somebody. And it's just, I feel like that's what life is really wrapped around. It's wrapped around someone trying to prove that. Everything we do, down to the best female you can get. Oh, my girl's a 10, bro. She don't talk to nobody. It's I seen a comment on this video, and it was people are dating not to find true happiness, but the what's it called? The standards that people want, or I have my own preferences, or the preferences of society. They're not even their own preferences, but society views this as good, so I want this. That way I can be viewed as cooler than this person because they don't have that in their partner, right? Years ago, when all the beauty standards continue to change, different people are sought after, which is obvious, but it's because the beauty standard is this now this is super highly sought after. So it's not the person, or it's not the personality, or it's not this is what I've been liking. It's just it changes through what other people perceive as good. If this isn't beautiful anymore, I don't want that as a partner anymore because that's no longer beautiful. I want this person, right? And that's how people view it, just their own success and the way people dress, all that, the baggy clothes, or back in the 90s and early 2000s, it was drip. That's not drip no more because people don't view it as drip. People aren't so was it not drip because people are now saying it's not drip? Like, how does that change? I know evolution and things aren't gonna stay the same forever, but it just goes to show people are thinking as a group. It's no, it's not one person was wearing. I can guarantee one person was wearing baggy clothes. No one was messing with it. Then it started to get hip, and that's how trends start. One person stands out from the crowd, everyone starts to follow. Now it's cool. But when that one person is doing it, it's not cool. People think together. They don't know how to think by themselves. They don't have that. They don't have that standing to stand on what they think for themselves. They have to fit in with what's considered cool. Hey, bro, like, and I know guys are real related to this. I don't know. Can't speak from the female side, but show a picture of your girl, your man's here, bro. It's my girl, whatever. Boom. Hey, man, whatever makes you happy, bro. And then you get to feeling some type of way, like, dang, maybe I shouldn't. Like, you letting another person dictate your relationship that they're not in because it makes you look bad. It makes you look bad. Like, no, why do you care about his opinion about your girl that he's not dating? So everything we're doing, it just feels like a game to, like, try to stand out and try to fit in with other people. And it just, I never really participated. Like, you're forced to play. You're forced to play. I made another video about this, like, life's just a game, all this other stuff, but you kind of are forced to play once you spawn in. There's nothing you can really do about it. But it just feels kind of funny because it's like I get DPs every time. Like, I'm in the game, but it's like I'm not really trying to win. Like, I'm understanding, like, it's all mental. Like, even the happiness, not even the happiness. I don't want to say the happiness of life, but my understanding on life has substantially changed throughout the years of growing up. And I think that's normal. It's supposed to. But, like, nowadays, I always find myself questioning the things. It's no longer just blindlessly going through life, right? When you're a little kid, it doesn't even, and that's why I say, like, financial gain and everything too. I don't even think we truly want that. I mean, of course, we want to be financially free, but not for the reasons I think society says that we want it to. Oh, I want to be financially free so I can do this. Whatever. When you're a kid, money is the last thing on your mind because you don't even know how none of that works. I was happy just to get $10 to go to the store to buy some chips. So it's not that wealth in itself makes you happy, but it's just now that we're older, we understand that there's things around us that we can and can't have because of wealth. But when you're little, none of that, everything's kind of just like, you're not focused on the material as much. It's about the enjoyment of what you're doing. And that's what we start to go away from. So there's also another beautiful quote I heard. It said, you can, I don't know exactly how the quote went, but I would just summarize it in my own words. It was basically saying you can become financially wealthy by either doing two things. You can gain more capital, or you can get more money, right? Or the cost of the things you want can diminish. So you can have more, let's say you have a whole bunch of money, right? You're wealthy. Or you can be wealthy by just not wanting a whole bunch of possessions. So you don't need to have all these, like, fast cars or houses, all that. Yeah, that's cool. But if you're someone who can live without wanting those kind of things, you're already a wealthy human, because if you have everything you've already wanted and your list isn't a lot, then you're wealthy. So if you're, so let's, like, prime example, let's say you get, like, there's like two kids and they both want Christmas lists. One has one item but it's real expensive, and the other one just has a list of a whole bunch of things but they're all non-expensive. It still totals to the same amount of money. So, like, you don't really need to have all these things that everyone says you do. You just have to find what makes you comfortable enough. So that's why I think when it comes to financials, at least for me personally, I'd rather be well off than like dumb generational wealth. Like, I'm not gonna run away from it if it presents itself to me. I guess that's cool, but it's not like some type of way of life that I feel like I'm missing out on that I need to have. Like, a lot of people nowadays feel like they need to have this, and be the 1%, and it doesn't really matter. Like, I look for things in life that make me genuinely more content and happy. And lately I've been finding out that it kind of comes from the people around you, really. But it's hard to find good people around you nowadays too, because even that's artificial. Even that's considered, like, the same way with people trying to link up with the other people, and it's just people trying to use you and find things they can gain from you. It's just like nothing is authentic no more, and it's hard to find that, and it's kind of just a whole bunch of mess pile, bro. Like, it's just It's just crazy. It's a crazy way we live now, bro. But I don't even know why I'm gonna tell this. I kind of just came here to talk about it because a lot of this was on my mind. I have a friend that I normally talk to about this stuff because he understands it. Like no one else really gets it. Like they hear me talk, but they won't listen. Like, and that's so powerful. Like if someone's talking, you can be present but not understand. You can be so present in the conversation but not take away nothing because you're not trying to hear me. Right? It's like you're not trying to listen. You're just waiting to talk, or you're not getting the concept. But maybe that's me for not for explaining it wrong. I don't know, but I just feel like, bro, there's so much stuff that we like it's just I don't know. Like when you and I'm not. I don't like saying I have higher like conscious levels or nothing, but like when you look at the world for how it really is, you understand that it's so like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I don't want to say there's no reason and there's no purpose because it is. The little things in life is that's what really matters. Walking with friends and going to the park, like little things that you choose to do in your every day to day life. Whether it's scrolling on TikTok, going out to eat, playing basketball, trying to become wealthy, trying to get the fast cars, whatever you choose to do is what you choose to do. But that in itself is what life is supposed to be. There is no right or wrong way to live life. But we act like there is. Oh, you're not living life this way. You're a bum in the street. You're doing this or this. You're living life wrong. But if that bum has pure happiness and he actually enjoys what he's doing his life, he has that content in where he is, and he's happier than you who are making all these millions of dollars, but you know you have family problems, maybe you have health problems, all this other stuff, but you're like based on society, you're more successful than the bum because you have more money, more materialistic stuff, and you've done the system of making a company, whatever, boom. But he has nothing to show, but he's happy. So it's like it's weird because we're judging each other off of what we consider to be a good life, but we all have different principles and we all have different values. So how can one person's life be better than the others if you have two different values? Is something you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, like I don't know. I'm just in that bag today where I just be talking, thinking just a lot of stuff. Like I said, I probably don't remember name this, but I think I got a general concept through what I was trying to say of like just and like I said earlier, I'm not trying to be on no high horse or nothing because I truly don't think I'm like the smartest person in the world or nothing. I just like to express my thoughts because most people I talk to is like this, like I said, at the surface level, like, hey man, you know, seeing LeBron drop 40, like that's cool. I can do that too, but you know, I just like to think a little bit more on the other side. But the more you think that way, it kind of seems like the answer gets farther and further. Like the more I used, because back when it was used to be a little bit surface level, like, I used to question it, but I wouldn't really care to find the answer. It was like okay, it's whatever. Like, but the more I got into it and like really started really contemplating, like trying to look for the actual answer, like why is this, it became a deeper rabbit hole. So it's like I said, when you're a little kid, you got that innocence and you're not really caring to understand anything. Everything is good. Like everything's happy. You're wondering when your next lunchable meal is. You don't care about nothing else. Like, and it's easy to just feel happy and good in that moment. I'm not saying I'm not happy now, but I definitely understand and see a lot more stuff I didn't see clearly when I was younger because you know my conscious level is higher. But yeah, man, it's just wild. Just coming here to give y'all some thought provoking content. Want to see where I head at. But that's pretty much it. I ain't gonna make this video too much longer. If you make this far, like, comment, subscribe. I'll go live on Twitch. Link in the description. Follow me there. We're trying to hit we already hit 420 followers, so I guess the next goal is 430 or something. But appreciate you guys, yeah. Stay safe, stay blessed, keep guiding God's lives. I'll catch you guys later. And that's pretty much it.